Fanders trying to look for some retributions from leading 14 and a half laps earlier on. Bruner kind of gave him a little bit of help over there in 3 and 4. So we'll see what Fanders is able to do. This time by, it is going to be Bruner starting off with the pole. Fanders going to have second pick, and they're going to be lined up side by side. Bruner's going to go all the way to the outside, right next to Fanders. This is going to be a good one.
And check out where they are in the grid as we go down this here. Trevor Bruner at the top spot here. If he could get any more left in his grid spot, I don't know if he would. He'd be on top of it. Braden Fanders on the 71, Jeremiah Duffy on the 21X, 75 of Blake Lomas, 49 of Chad Coase, the 100 of Walker Porter, the 3 of Briar Bauman, the 10 of Tyler Raggio, the 29 of Nick Henderson, and the 5A of Dylan Cunningham. These men came to race, and racing is what they're going to do.
Here we go in this one, 15 laps, the distance, the light is going to go green, and we are off, and Fanders is going to grab that whole shot. Bruner's going to come around. He's going to be off the line at about 4th. He's going to go into the first corner in 4th as well, so it will be Fanders out front. Second place on the back straightaway. Is that going to be, I can't tell if that's Jeremiah Duffy or Walker Porter. So it is going to be Fanders leading us off of 4. Bruner's made his way up into 3rd, but that is Jeremiah Duffy running in 2nd right now ahead of Bruner.
And we got Jeremiah Duffy in the 2nd spot, followed by Trevor Bruner, Walker Porter, 3. Turner Honda's out there in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and we've got Fanders back out front. We'll see if Fanders can run away and keep away from the number 21 of Bruner.
Bauman in 5th right now, but it's going to be Walker Porter trying to get by Trevor Bruner. Jeremiah Duffy leading in 2nd right now is on Bruner's backup motorcycle, so Fanders opening up a gap, but we saw this in the first one. Bruner was able to run him down and get to the back side of him. Fanders trying to get the biggest gap possible before Bruner gets by Duffy.
Looks like Briar Bauman is trying to go underneath the number 75 of Blake Lomas to make a run up on the back door of Walker Porter. Lomas just got shuffled back, and Briar is trying to work his way towards the front. He has now moved up into that 5th position.
Jeremiah Duffy still holding down 2nd over Trevor Bruner. Trevor Bruner needs to get by Duffy fast if he's going to have any chance of getting to the backside of Fanders. 10 laps to go this time by for Braden Fanders. Led almost all of the first race earlier on. Him and Bruner came together and ended up Fanders down. Jeremiah Duffy running 2nd, Trevor Bruner 3rd, Walker Porter 4th. That's 3 Turner Honda 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Briar Bauman on the backside of Walker Porter now trying to work his way up into 4th.
Briar's trying to find a gentlemanly way around Walker Porter, but Walker Porter's giving no room for him to make a move. Fanders out front, Duffy in 2nd, Bruner in 3rd. Bruner's going to have to get around Duffy here soon to try to make a run down to Fanders. They are a 1/3 of the way through the race already.
Bruner still hasn't found anything to be able to get up the inside of Jeremiah Duffy. Jeremiah has not been able to chase. Briar Bauman all over the backside of Walker Porter. They're 2x2 for 2nd, 2x2 for 4th right now. Walker Porter's closing up the gap to the backside of Trevor Bruner. Halfway flags are out. It's not going to be long now until it's a 4-rider battle for 2nd. Trevor Bruner almost gets into the inside of Jeremiah Duffy as Duffy slides it up. Trevor Bruner elects to not go for the pass. They're into 3, and it is very tight. 2x2 going to the corner. Briar Bauman does take over the spot for Porter.
Briar Bauman took advantage of that things getting tight and made his way up into that 4th spot. His next box to check off will be the number 21, Trevor Bruner. Briar Bauman is being patient, but he can't wait much longer as we are down to 6 laps left in this main event.
Bruner being very patient right now with Duffy. Needing to get by him because Briar Bauman has brought his way to the front of this one. Trying to get onto that podium spot. Fanders has this one all signed, sealed, delivered. Just a handful of laps to go for him, but the battle for 2nd is raging on as Chad Coase is now joined to the backside of Porter. We got about 5 guys all going for 2nd place in this one. Things are going to change quickly the second Bruner tries to make that pass on Duffy.
Yeah, Bruner trying to make that move. We got to wonder if it's going to open the door for Briar to be in the catbird seat and get both of them at once. Breyer's smart enough to know when the door opens to make that run. Bruner's trying to get under Duffy. No room, but Breyer is setting them up both for a pass. We'll see what Breyer can do coming out of turn 2.
Duffy holding strong, not being intimidated at all by Bruner, not letting anything phase him. So it will be Fanders making up 2 to go, and Bruner still trying to get to the inside of Duffy. Nothing for it yet. Bruner's going to have to muscle out of the way just a little bit if he's going to make this pass, because Duffy hasn't shown any signs of weakness so far. Braden Fander's going to come around this time and pick up the white flag. 1 lap to go. This one here for the Openexpert class for Fander.
Breyer up into the 3rd spot, got past Bruner. Now he has one last shot to chase down the number 21 X of the Duffy. Not sure there'll be enough room there, but he's going to give it one last run as Fanders comes around the 71. A shot of redemption, taking the win on the framer. Duffy in 2nd, Breyer Bauman locking up the last spot on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, you signed up for a full day of racing, and you got a full day of racing. And that is what we call a Cackalacky Classic. 15 laps, and Braden Fanders on that number 71 framer. Gotta feel good, picking himself up off the ground, picking himself right where he left off at, taking it to the win. Breyer Bauman coming from the back row to put it on the podium. And Jeremiah Duffy on a borrowed bike, one of the Turner Hondas, coming here at one of those top 3 spots, taking away the 2nd place. Three happy gentlemen down there on the podium. This is your Openexpert podium and what it's about. Smiles, good times, number 1, 2, and 3 plates, and a few more points in the books to go towards the championship series will be crowned tomorrow.